Here's the continuation of a Dexter Gordon lick that I taught in a previous video. Now this lick is perfect for navigating through measures 10 through 12 in a jazz blues. Let me show you in this video how to play it. Hi, I'm Donna from DonnaSchwartzMusic.com, and if you want more tips to bring your playing to that next level and licks to sound like a pro, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell to get notified when new videos are out. This is another lick from Dexter Gordon's version of Blue Monk from the album Dexter Plays the Blues. Now his whole solo, to be honest with you, the many choruses of it, just pure genius. This version of Blue Monk is in concert F. So alto players, you're in D, tenor and B flat instruments, you're in G. This tune is also commonly performed in concert B flat, so once you learn the tune and the lick in F, also learn it in B flat as well. Now in my last video, I talked about the form and how this is a jazz blues. I'm going to review that again in a couple of minutes as I also show you the lick and let's analyze it so you can understand it. Okay, so I mentioned that this is a jazz blues. Okay, well in a 1-4-5 blues, in a basic blues, there's only the one chord, the F7 over here, the 4 chord, the B flat 7, and the 5 chord, the C7. I'll go here. There's more, though, when it comes to a jazz blues. As you can see, we've got some more chords over here, and here, and here, okay, and even here, all right? So when we're in the 4th measure, we've got an extra minor 2. This is a dominant 7, a 2-5 progression that's leading to the B flat over here. We have another 2, 5 to the G minor over here, the A minor 7 to the D7 to the G minor over here. And then we also have the G is its own 2 of this chord going to the 5 and then resolving to the F. Although it's not really a resolution. In a blues, there's no resolution when you're resolving to a dominant 7th chord. The dominant 7th chord is the chord of tension when it comes to Western music. That's why the blues is so filled with tension and emotion, okay, and that's what you want to portray in there. So a jazz blues has extra chords in it, okay, extra motion. Now I want to show you something really cool here with this B diminished 7th right over here. So in measure 6, whether it's the full measure or part of the measure, you may see what's called a sharp 4 diminished 7th. Let me explain sharp 4. We're in the key of F, so here's F. The 4th degree, counting up from the F, is B flat. Now if you see a sharp 4, then just raise it a half step to B. Okay, so that's the first part. So we've got the B right over here. Now they make this diminished 7th. Let me tell you why. Check out the notes that are in B flat 7, that chord. B flat, D, F, A flat. You notice how 3 of the notes are the same here? You have D, F, and A flat. The only thing that changes is the root from B flat to B. That's why. That is so cool and so effective. Okay, so just a little sidebar over there. Okay, so the lick that I'm showing you today, last time I showed you measures 7, 8, and 9. Today it's going to be 10 through 12. So let's get to that lick. So again, this is in concert pitch. So measure 10, 11, and 12 over here. And I didn't put the 5 chord over here because this is where his line kind of ended. All right, so over the C7 chord, let's hear the chord. I'll go here. We start off on a chord tone on the G. But we quickly go to a non-chord tone. I'm going to explain that in a second. But check this out. Nice melodic line going up the scale. The G and the B flat are chord tones. The rest are from the chord scale, the Mixolydian scale over here. Now we're landing on an A, or he lands on an A over here, and you're thinking, but that's not a chord tone, that's not right. Yes, it is right, it sounds good. The A is the 6th scale degree, but we don't call it that, we're going to call it the 13. We're going to call it an extension over here. The 13 sounds really good over a dominant 7th chord. Here's the chord. I guess I'll do it down here. It's nice. It has that nice little tension to it, okay? So this is often played over a dominant 7th chord. Now we jump down to the D. Again, not a chord tone, it's the 9th. So we're continuing that tension over there, right? Little bit of a jump big jump back up over here, okay? So we're on the F chord now, but he's not landing on the F. He's playing the 9th, the G. That's okay. It actually sounds good, but what he's really doing, he's delaying the resolution to the F. Ba-da-da-da-da, boo-da-da-da. That's where he wanted to go, to the 1. And he's holding it out for almost the full measure. Hits another chord tone on the A. And then over here, Battalion. And he's anticipating the 5 chord for this measure over here, okay? And the 5 chord, again, is the C7, C, E, G, and B flat. So this is a really melodic lick because it doesn't just have to be scale-like, all right? He's outlining chords, he's adding little tensions, delaying a resolution, and then over here, this little thing at the end, you know, ba-da, it's almost like a sigh, but interestingly enough, when you listen to it closely, he's not doing a chromatic run going down. He's actually going, ba-da. We do it here. That's better. I'm obviously not a piano player because I can't make that sound as smooth. I could do better on the horn, but he's not doing chromatic stuff over here. It's just, he's just following the scale going down over here. So that's essentially the lick. Outlining chord tones, adding some tensions, couple of jumps over here, delaying the resolution, Battaglia, ending on the C. So we can get us back to the top of the form. And there's the lick. There you have it. As I said in my last video on the first part of this lick, measures 7 and 9, there's a lot more things that you want to listen for in order to remember and to retain this lick. And I cover how to listen and what to listen for when you're learning songs and licks and whatnot in my 3-step proven PAC system. That's part of my Improvisation Made Easy course. I'm going to put the link for that course in the description below. All right, so right now, pause the video. See if you could try to sing that lick back and try to figure it out on your instrument. You know, when you figure out these little pieces of vocabulary by ear, it does help you to internalize the lick. And after you've sung it enough, played it enough, it's going to become part of your own vocabulary. So here's the lick for measures 10 through 12 of the jazz blues. It's going again from the 5 chord through the 1 chord. I'm going to do it 3 times in a row. So you could either listen to it and try to sing it or play along. I have so many more video lessons featuring licks from many masters. Miles Davis, David Sanborn, Maceo Parker, Chet Baker, Candy Dulfer, and more from Dexter Gordon. And if you become a patron and support my YouTube channel, thank you so much, you get access to PDFs and backing tracks at different speeds for those lessons. Plus there's lessons on practicing and mindset tips as well. So just go to patreon.com/Donna Schwartz Music for more information. Now, let me know how you did with this lick in the comments below. And thanks again so much for taking your time out of your day to join me here. On that note, take care. Have a great day.